How's it going, YouTubers? This is CF Rhino here. I'm going to show you another deck profile that I made. I don't know what to call this deck, but it does use Flamvilles for all you Flamville lovers. I just recently made this deck. I really am looking for comments and suggestions on what to add or what to take out. It would really be helpful because I plan to use this deck for an upcoming tournament. So please rate and comment. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with the monsters, by the way. So, one BLS, because he's back. He was banded, so gotta use him. I use 3 Lilas, mainly just for milling and for popping back row. Glow Up Bulb, Spore, Lone Flower, Dandy, and Dibris. The whole plant engine. Still alive, by the way. It's really good on a Flamville deck. Now for the Flamvilles, I run 3 Flamville Magicians. Jeez. I run 3 Fire Dogs, of course, 3 Fire Dogs, 19 attack, beat stick, and a Flamville Archer. That's all I run for the Flamvilles. I mainly don't really end up drawing them, but when I draw out a dog, that's when all the Sand Coin starts. And for my darks, Sangan, Gale, Gores, and Sephiroth the Elite. Now, I just recently added a Gale. I took out a Pwn, Flamville Pwn for a Gale, because I kept drawing Pwn a little too late. And the only reason why I had him in there was because he's level 1, so Rekindling and the Fire Dog Magician would make for an easy 9, Trishula. So, and for my spells, the staples of any deck, if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you gotta, no matter what, use these cards. If you don't, then basically I don't know what you're doing. But these 4 cards are the staples of any deck. They'll run really, really good in any deck. Now, I only run 2 Rekindlings. I was running 3, but then I thought about it, and it's not a complete Flamville deck, so there's no need to run 3. So I only run 2. 2 Pot of Duality, just for hand control and shit. Pot of Avarice, because of the plants and all the milling I do. Charge. Charge is just to search out Lila. 1 for 1 for all the ones that I have in there. And a card I like to tech in is Shrink, because of the Fire Dog. People don't really expect this card, especially because it's on battle damage. So it's really good to get with your dog, because you get a +1 with the dog. Now for my traps, I run 2 Solemn Warnings. Of course, everybody's running a Solemn Warning now that it's super and it's very cheap. I run 1 Trap Death Shoot. Everybody runs a Trap Death Shoot now. 1 Call of the Haunted. A Compulsory. I like Compulsory, and because it's dual terminal. 1 Bottomless. Dimensional Prison, of course, and what other people don't expect in a deck, which is my favorite, is Magical Cylinder, because you have people running 2 Solemns and a Judgment, so people don't expect a Magical Cylinder when they already took in a lot of life points. And I do not use Solemn Judgment just because having two Solemn Warnings that take 2,000 and having Solemn Judgment paying half, that's a lot of life points that you're gonna pay. So I decided to take out Solemn Judgment, but let me know if I should add it back or any cards I should take out. But that's the main deck. Now for my extra deck, I use Formula, 2 Stardust Dragons, because Fire Dog and the Magician, just you gotta have Stardust on the field to control it. Shooting Star Dragon, the plants teaser. Now, another card that I decided to add was Blackwing Armor Master, just because I added the Gale. I haven't really tried him yet. I just added him, and I really want to use him. I want to see if he really helps out. Wow, that's a bad glare. But he's good. He's a level 7. He has a good effect for those that know how to, have used Blackwings. Scrap Dragon. You gotta run a Scrap Dragon. Trish. Mistworm's I actually won a match in one of my when I was dueling one of my friends. He controlled 3 Synchrones, so Mistworm really came in handy. Brio, gotta run Brio. I had an Orange Dragon, but I took him out and put it in a Brio. Black Rose for the plants. Hyper Librarian. This card is just boss in a Flamvel deck. Because you get to draw so many cards. Cataster. Everyone needs to run a Cataster. Light and Dragon. Now, this card I just added as well. It's, what is it, one tuner and one light tuner? I mean, one light monster. Now, I mainly go Magician and Lila to summon him, and his effect is during battle damage, so they can't really chain anything during battle damage unless it's like something that has to do with battle differences, but he has a good effect. Now, I only run 2 Exceeds. Gemini, just in case if I use Rekindling and I have 3 Tuner Magicians on my field, I like to go for him, and because he's a light. He just draw power. I used to have Steel Storm Roach, but my friend's using him. Utopia. No, Utopia is just boss, so you can just negate attacks. I mean, you gotta have Utopia. So that's my extra deck, and let me know what I should take out and stuff. Now for I'm gonna show you guys my side deck. Now my side deck, I just recently made it, and kind of cards that I chose on my own. So I run 2 creature swaps. Creature swaps are just because, like, if I see my opponent running huge monsters, I like to run the creature swap just to switch them. So just to take control. 1 DD Crow. I was running 2, but I didn't really, in my tournament I didn't really play anybody that was running anything that had to do with graveyards though. But it's really good though. I was running 2. 2 puppet plants for those 6 Sams because they are not dead. They are still really good. 2 Cyber Dragons just because they're light, low 5s, and they're easy to summon. I run 2 Effect Willers. I'm not main decking them because I was before, but I ended up dead drawing them so many times. So you guys are thinking, how can you dead draw an Effect Veiler? But when you really need a card to draw and you draw into an Effect Veiler, you're gonna get mad. I run 2 Thunder Kings, but my friend's using the other one. But I run 2 of them just because he's light and he's 19. And also for cards that special summon a lot. 1 Chain Disappearance. I might put this up to 2, but I haven't really thought about it yet. So, but another card that I really like. It really helps against freaking Dino Exceeds. It's Space Cyclone. I don't know if you guys have read this card, but what it does is it detaches 1 Exceeds material from a monster. So what you do is you summon if he has that I forgot his name, but he negates a card. Any card basically, like a Solemn Judgment Exceed. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. But when you summon a monster, he uses his effect, and he has to detach 2 Exceeds material. Flip over a Space Cyclone, and it's going to detach 1, so your monster will stay alive because you need 2. So this is a really good card against those decks because I recently lost against one of those decks. It just crazy exceeding, so I decided to stick these 3 in there. Well, that is my entire deck. Let me know what you think on the comments. Let me know what I should take out. Any suggestions would help, and I will test them out. Thank you.